la que miente aquí. Nuevo video. A ver, también te lo pongo después. Y volvemos aquí con un video de Jorge Sánchez. Que está jugando, está jugando, si ahora todavía está en el mismo equipo. Vamos hoy contra Minnesota, vamos a cargarlo. Si vieron en el video pasado, yo le puse guantillas nuevas. Voy primero. Voy de 309. Ok, mi equipo tiene 44 y 31. Deben caer como segundo por ahí. Greg Reyes va a pichar y Antonio Sensatela, que pide bajar. Pues vamos primero. Mira, no sabía nada. Voy a empezar el juego.
Friday night baseball.
Vamos a ver para los Spins.
Now batting, Jorge Sanchez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what?
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw?
Up next for Minnesota, Chris Sanchez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away. Hit out towards second. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second home run of the game, as we are all tied at 5.
Oh man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is.
Digging in to try it again, Jeimer Candelario reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Right back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, decided. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Sanchez. Already 2 for 2. We'll look to add on right here.
Beautiful part about that home run ball is one swing, it can do a lot of damage. We're tied right now, but you can go back to that previous at-bat when he hit the grand slam and drove in 4 big runs.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Sanchez is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, JT Riddle, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Jorge Sanchez will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And that's a home run into the top tank. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now an 8-7 ball game.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You scored 3 goals in it.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jorge Sanchez. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll get in there safely.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive into for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
11-8, the final score of this ball. Now from the digging in now, Jorge Sanchez. He will lead this one off today.
Number 12.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jorge Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Sanchez is there. And that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Jorge Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is pulled into right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He'll get it into second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Vogelback has a play. 2 gone. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your... Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Jorge Sanchez. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down.
Leading off the inning, Bernardo Mercado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, down by a couple of runs.
Oh, what a... He's up with it. The throw is in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Jorge Sanchez will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Ready for another shot now, Jorge Bonifacio. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 6-1.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Road.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks.
Hey, a nice win for them all around. And an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Sanchez. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. The 1-2. Runners going. Right side, hit hard. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And he will not make it over to third, even on the hit-and-run play. Here's Byron Buxton now. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The next twin up, Sean McDonald. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today because this lineup likes to put the ball in.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Sanchez.
Shortstop, Jorge Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Buxton racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Ready now for the White Sox, Jorge Sanchez. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pop high in the air. Sardinhas waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, Sean McDonald. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The 1-1. Toward the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that run.
Riding in, Dan Vogelback. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 3-2 pitch. Ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
They couldn't turn.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Jorge Sanchez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw will be in time for the first out, but meanwhile that tying run has come in to score. A tag, and they get him at the plate. The next batter, Jamer Candelario.
Third baseman, Candelario.
On the ground out to short, Sanchez. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in once again, Jorge Sanchez. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Porque si no después me da. Ay, perdón, no sé ni qué es eso. Avanza, avanza, avanza. Y después me dan copyright. Vamos para Houston. Sí, sí. Vamos, pero dale. Ay, dale. Yo lo que sea, dale.
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
Llevo 21 home runs. Llevo 21 y hoy voy tercero. Wow. Esta gente me tiene. Ay, Dios mío. Terry Rico hoy va a pichar por Houston Astros. Oh, yo creo que mi equipo este año queda campeón. Ligado.
Time for baseball now. Coming to the plate now, Willie Valdez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 2-1. Short. Sanchez loves it. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Digging in, Jorge Sanchez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Paul DeYoung. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awesome.
Digging in, Jorge Sanchez. He singled his last time up. Now the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul DeYoung. A base hit in his first trip. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over.
Good job.
Ready once again, Jorge Sanchez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Burnham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So digging in now, Delman Burnham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground out to short. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Ready once again, Jorge Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. A jumping catch at second for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Digging in and looking for more, Paul DeYoung. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready for another chance? Todd Botts. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. They can't score here. It looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Sanchez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Jorge Sanchez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Nagel is right there, and that's out number 2. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. The White Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ross Stripling claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tuesday night baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 to begin the week between the American League's Houston Astros and the... Ready now for the White Sox, Jorge Sanchez, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 22 on the year as the White Sox are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boy, when the leading...
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Sliders in for a strike. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jorge Sanchez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now. Ready for another shot now.
Dos corredores en base. Posible double play.
Down to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired.
Se acabó la entrada.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Delman Burnham, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away. Hard on the ground towards short. Sanchez. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out. Jorge Sanchez will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Striding in, Yohan Moncada. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a throw over, and the runner back. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. A man left for the White Sox. They lead it, however, it's 6. Next up for the Stros, Jose Liriano. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need is this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Jorge Sanchez. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it, Burnham makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Just about set for baseball here at Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the American League's Houston Astros. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. Runner in scoring position with Surgan. Hit hard to short. Sanchez takes it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Sanchez, as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Burnham is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Striding in for Houston, Willie Valdez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1-1. This is on the ground to short. Good. One there. On to first to complete the double play. Up next for Chicago, Jorge Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Michelle has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Throw won't get him. Settling in now, Jose Liriano. He reached on a single in his first try. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. To the left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2. He's able to find him out.
Into the box now, Jorge Sanchez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Bregman is there, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Jorge Sanchez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball is crushed. It is high, it's deep, and it's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 24 home runs for him on the season, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jorge Sanchez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Burnham moving in, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Palehogs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Trevor Rosenthal earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.